Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. This is Monday Fun Day, and this is Monday Morning Mindset. And so, what is mindset and why does it matter? Mindset is a combination of your thoughts and your feelings that affect your attitude, that affect your actions, that affects everything that you do all day long. And so it is critically important in every aspect, in every area of your life. And today, our oil is the oil of vetiver. And I don't know of anything that helps me more with my mindset than using the oils and doing the inhalation with the oils. And I can see some people hopping on here with me live. Thank you so much for joining me live. And so the oil of vetiver, this is an oil that is incredibly thick. And so in order to get a drop of it, sometimes it is a little slow to come out. And quite often when I'm using this oil, I actually just pop the orifice right off and take a drop out of it. It's a very unique oil. It's a very, very thick oil. And so today we're just going to see if it will drip out. The warmer your climate is, the warmer your room is, the easier it is for it to drip. And sometimes you can warm your oil up just by holding it in your hand. And not only are you warming the oil, you're also putting your energy into it. So I'm just cuddling my bottle here and I'm going to hold it for a minute. And so one of the best ways to do this is actually just to let the oil drip out, and you want it to drip into your hand. And the reason we do this, the reason we smooth the oil onto the palm of our hand is not to spread it, but simply there. I got a drop there. And so we're just going to smooth it. And the reason we smooth it is so that there's more surface for the oil molecules to jump off the surface and for you to inhale them. So, wow, this is a powerful oil. Deep inhalation, hold at the peak of your breath, and the longer you hold, the more benefit you get, that you allow the oil to integrate right into the amygdala, into your memory center, your center for motivation. And so just take that deep inhalation, hold it at the peak of your breath, and then gently blow out. Good morning, Mavis. Lovely to see you joining me live here. Thank you so much. So do that deep inhalation and do that 3 times and just allow that oil to go in. And so vetiver is an oil that helps to calm racing thoughts. And one of the big reasons why we have racing thoughts, like they're just darting this way and that way, and we're first thinking this and we're thinking this and we're thinking this, and they're just kind of all over the place. And the reason we have what we call these racing thoughts, it's just like it goes and goes and goes, and there's no stopping. And when we can't or don't take the focus to calm and center our thoughts, often it's because we don't have a purpose or we don't feel fulfilled in our purpose. And so instead of being centered and focused and calm and going in a certain direction, we're here and there and there and here and here and there and there. And what vetiver does for me is it helps me to simply rein in my thoughts and go, okay, what is it that I desire to create? What is it that my purpose is? Even if it's my purpose for today, even if it's my purpose for, okay, the big picture, and how does this fit into the big picture? And to just to calm and center and bring your thoughts into subjection, because you're really the creator. You're the one who's in control of your thoughts, whether or not you've taken that control, whether or not you're giving yourself permission to be the controller, or whether you're just letting old programs run you here and there and dart all over the place. Bring your thoughts into subjection, into submission, because you're the one who's in charge. You're the only one who can do that. And you're the one who has not only the responsibility, the privilege of being able to control and guide your own thoughts. And so that helps you to feel fulfilled. It helps you to be on purpose. It helps you to feel purposeful and going in the direction that you want to go in. And that first starts with what you're thinking. And so I have this poem that was written by actually Edgar Guest. And so I'm going to read that to you. And it's called A Pat on the Back. And it says, a pat on the back is a wonderful thing. It gives a man courage to whistle and sing. When hope is departing and the outlook is grim, a pat on the back then says volumes to him. It whispers, keep it up, you're doing all right. Dig in your toes and get busy and fight. There's one man behind you. Go for it, old man, old pal, who is sure that you can. A pat on the back from a stranger or a friend when your jaw starts to sag and your knees start to bend will bring you right up with courage and grit, and you'll keep in the fight when we're going to quit. You'll feel it, you'll hear it, yes, actually hear it, for hours saying, dig in, old fellow, don't fear it. This isn't as hard as it looks. Be a man. There's a fellow back here who believes that you can. A pat on the back, and for days, no matter how far you may roam, it still says by your side, and it still stays by your side, no matter how hard your fight. It's whispering always, you'll come out all right. There's a fellow back here who's believing in you, expecting each minute to see you come through, with your colors still flying and leading your clan. And the first thing you know, you're saying, I can. A pat on the back is a wonderful thing. It's a touch of magic. I've known it to bring back hopes that to bring back hopes that are fleeting and strength that seemed gone and smiles that had vanished, and to urge a man on. When it seemed that he couldn't one step more advance, when it seemed that he couldn't one step advance more till he conquered, and that's what I'm singing this for. If you see a poor brother whose nerves out of whack, step up and give him a pat on the back. And that poem is by Edgar Guest. And I thought it was so cool because one of the things that when we have racing thoughts and they're darting here and there, and there's no focus, there's no purpose, there's no correlation with any, that seems like everything is just like all over the place, just that word of encouragement. And there isn't always somebody outside of you to give that to you, and so you can be the one who steps up and says, okay, today I'm going to think the thought that I need to think. And today I'm going to use the oil of vetiver to help me focus and think the thought that I want to think. And it's like vetiver is like the pat on the back. It helps to bring in those alignments so that you can think clearly and act accordingly. So have an absolutely amazingly wonderful week. And I look forward to seeing you same place, same time next week. Bye for now, and have an amazing week.